Yeah, it's a 2-point game. I mean, we all picked Bryant.
That was a big.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And this is Brian Anderson along with... So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. And for the Heat. And it's Barry in at the 3 slot. And early part of the season, always fun to see those teams managing to exceed expectations, Brett.
Always makes the year so much fun when you have some dark horse team start to show itself. Maybe get ahead of some of the predictions a little bit early on. The outcomes in this league, they're decided between the lines.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Here's Iverson. Pass to Duncan. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Robertson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line, Mel Daniels.
First one falls. Well, we always hear about Heat culture. How would you define it, Brent?
Well, I think what they do is just find guys who are hungry. And then they do a great job of starving you during the year. And what I mean by that is just making it competitive. You're going to earn everything you get if you're a member of the Miami Heat, and that includes playing time.
And so he hits both. Well, the Lakers hired Darvin Ham to be their head coach back in 2022. Grant, that proved to be a great move.
I agree, B.A. I mean, Ham was an assistant for a decade in the league, earned his spot as the main guy, and Darvin was a really tough player, too. I mean, he went undrafted and won a title with the Pistons against the Lakers.
5 on the clock. Here's Iverson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, sure, Timmy had a chance to take the shot, but he's so skilled at hitting the wide-open teammate there. Gorgeous pass.
Here's Wade. Allen defending. Pass to Barry. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Duncan. Here's Iverson. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
George Mikan.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Bosch. Here's Barry. Again, the Heat misses.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Tatum passes to Duncan. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Been pretty interesting to watch Tim through his career have some struggles from the free throw line and then regain his consistency.
And this summer, one of the Heat's own, Dwayne Wade, inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, Brent.
What an amazing big game performer Dwayne Wade was during his entire career. 13-time All-Star, 3-time champion, and he brought the organization their first title. That just says it right there. Dwayne Wade, the foundation, the rock of the Miami Heat.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Robertson. 9 points in his last outing. Pass to Bosch. Rebounded by the Lakers. The Heat beat them last time when those two met at Miami.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Daniels passes to Barry. Here's Wade. Allen defending. Pass to Daniels. For three. Rebound by the Lakers. Duncan's got 4 rebounds now.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Outside Tatum from deep three-point range. The rebound by Robertson. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. To the inside. Wade sinks that one from the post.
Well, Dwayne Wade has taken thousands of shots where he's been challenged, and he's made them just like that.
Outside Tatum. Going inside. Free throw line jumper. The offensive rebound.
Probably better off passing on that shot with him all in his face.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
It's good.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Mikan, and that one is stuffed right through.
George Mikan.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Miami calls timeout. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
Once again, for your Heat dancers.
And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads. Number 1, the Heat.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
The Heat have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Arizin pass to Hardaway. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Leonard on the wing. 13 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Arizin pass to Hardaway. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Here's Hardaway. Here's Daniels. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Morant finds Allen. Back to Morant. Here's George. Here's Allen. Kicks it to George. They shoot again. "52 seconds left in the opening quarter. And Allen gets it to go.
We've just seen these massive leaps from Paul George throughout his career, particularly as a playmaker.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Arizon. Back to Hardaway. No good off the glass.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
George passes to Morant. Leonard looking over the floor. And here's George. Takes the three. That doesn't go either for George.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Daniels passes to Hardaway. Tipped away. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers ahead, up by 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
The Lakers, 13.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And the Lakers looking at who they've got. Now here's Tatum. The D's right on him. It's stolen. On the wing, Wade. The three-point shot changed the game, clearly. But did you see it becoming the centerpiece of so many teams' offense, Brent?
I think it was inevitable in a way, BA, but the way it got introduced to the league and the way that the 7 seconds or less Phoenix Suns adapted to the three-point line, and then eventually what the Rockets were doing, it kind of came in like a flood. And each year we're seeing more and more guys who you wouldn't think should be shooting threes now capable of not only taking them but making them. And so that goes for every position. That makes the game very dangerous.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, Bam Adebayo is a defensive force. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "He makes us different. Our team is built around his toughness and his versatility. You can count on one hand in this association how many guys can literally guard 1 through 5. And he's at the very top of that list. That's unique unto itself, Brian."
Yeah, very special, Ali. Thanks for that. Here's Wade. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Wade's got his second basket.
And the mid-range jump shot is something Dwayne Wade has really perfected throughout his career.
Pass to Duncan. Morant surveying the floor. Down low. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
First personal foul. At the line for the Lakers, Tim Duncan.
The Heat have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Adebayo. Rebounded by the Lakers. Duncan's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Outside Morant. Off target from three-point range. Miami trailing. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Adebayo. Rebound, the Lakers. And more, Bam Adebayo loves to go with his mid-range shot.
Yeah, he feels like it's getting to that automatic stage when he's at those elbows with that high arcing soft touch that he has. And that high release makes it really tough to stop. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Count that one. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. He's checked in for Los Angeles. Allen comes in for Ja Morant. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Iverson. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Allen outside. Over to the left wing. Clock at 4. Here's Iverson. Second shot opportunity. And Allen lays it in.
Jarrett Allen.
And the Lakers lead by 4.
Not an ideal start for them. The shots weren't dropping, but they're definitely surging now and could open this lead up even more. Saw his teammate with a pass to the rim, and boom! Lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish.
From
Tatum on the drive.
Robertson.
He shoots it. Can't nail the jumper. The Heat have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Robertson. No made baskets yet.
2 minutes. Go! Meaningful.
Here's Barry. Hounded by Tatum. Rejected by Allen.
And Jarrett Allen in great position that time and just looking to swat that shot away.
Takes one from 10 feet. And Tatum flying in for the
Jason
fast break
Tatum.
delivery.
Woo! How sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Pass to Bradley. To the middle. Intercepted. .121 left in the first half. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Allen Iverson. 2.
First free throw is good. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Lakers. Paul George comes in for Tatum. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Hardaway, the pass to Arizin. Back to Hardaway. Stripped it away. Here's Iverson, defended by Hardaway. Shot's good by Iverson.
Allen
All right, a
Iverson.
look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
You make the most of second chance opportunities when you're in there and active, well, that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Pass to George. Allen outside. Here's Leonard. Got a hand on it.
That's just admirable work by Bosch. A big-time rejection.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Hardaway. Yep, count it. Now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Iverson. He's got 6. Leonard left side. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
That's the end of
And
the
the
first
first half
half
comes
with
to
a
an
score.
end. We've got a close game going here.
Your Miami
Lakers
Heat.
ahead, leading by 4.
22.
Well, now we have some time to check in
The
with Allie
Lakers.
LaForce. Allie.
26.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
I like what they've done on the glass. Boxing out, reacting quickly, playing with an aggressive attitude.
That's all for now. Say good.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And it's Barry in at the small forward position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Here's Robertson. And it's Mikan with a rebound. Mikan's got 4 rebounds now to the paint. Here's Tatum. And it's Miami with a rebound.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Here's Robertson. Still without a bucket. Allen, the pass to Iverson. Fades back. They get it again. Duncan laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Tim Duncan.
Duncan's got 7 points.
Well, if you don't box out the big fundamental, you're going to have a fundamental problem.
Pass to Bosch. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. With the drive, takes a 13-footer. Knocks it loose. On the wing, Wade. Allen defending. They get the rebound.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Here's Iverson. And the shot is good on the
Allen
assist by
Iverson.
Tatum.
The assist.
And now an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
Jason
The
Tatum.
way Tatum shares the ball really completes his package.
Pass to Robertson. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Illegal
You're
screen.
not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal
Lakers
screen.
ball.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Substitution on the court.
So both teams making some changes here. Inside. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. For Miami, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And so he draws the foul,
Angeles
headed to the
foul.
line to shoot a pair.
Jason Tatum.
And
First
now it's time to take a
personal
look at
foul.
the top defensive teams in the league right now.
First
Number
team
1, the
foul.
Heat.
And this team has been completely dominant. Fewest points per game allowed in
Now
the
at the
league.
line.
These guys are talented. They trust each other. They
Glenn
work together.
Rice.
And you just won't find better coaching on the defensive end of the floor.
And he drops the first. The Heat making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. He does not get the second one.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Here's Wade. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. Pass to Robertson. Clock at 6. Here's Wade. Allen defending. Again, the Heat misses.
Because of his quick reactions, he was able to stay with the opponent and contest the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on
Assist
defense?
from
And he takes pride in making an impact
Ray
down there.
Allen.
Here's Bradley. Fires top of the key. Miami, no good that time either.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Tatum's shot is good.
Maybe they expended
Jason
too much
Tatum.
energy in the first half. They just looked tired here on the defensive end.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Bradley. The rebound by Duncan.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's Rice. Driving in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from them.
And the Lakers call time here. Grant, you look at the league's basketball-related income. The players and owners split it about
Call for the
50-50.
Lakers.
You know, BA, that's why they call it a partnership. You talk about a shared
Okay,
interest.
fans,
The
time to
NBA
get on your
has
feet and make
really
some
become
noise
a
for
leader
your
by
Miami
example in all
Heat.
of professional sports.
So both teams changing it up here.
Fans, make some noise for your Miami Heat dancers.
Here's Morant. Averaging around 6 a game. Here's George. Harrison pulls it in.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Outside Hardaway.
2 minutes.
Pass to Harrison.
Meaningful.
6 on the shot clock. Shoots over George. And George with some nice D. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Lakers. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Here's Duncan. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
3-second violation.
We are now into November,
Miami ball.
so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You take a look at the Heat. They've started strong this year, holding the second-place spot. And, of course, the Lakers, 2 spots below.
When I look at the Lakers, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Miami Heat are a team of underdogs and overachievers. Their all-star big man, Bam Adebayo, said, quote, "We like guys like that with those stories of I got cut, this and that and the third. You know, blue-collar people that had to work for what they got. And Brian, when you play for the Heat, hard work is what keeps you on the court."
That is the truth. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack.
That free throw misses.
At the line for the Lakers,
He hits the second from the line. Miami trailing. Here's Harrison. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Out to the wing. Paul George pulls it in. The Lakers have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Here's Harrison. Just 3 on the clock. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency.
Miami Heat, 30.
And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
37. Here come the Heat dancers, everybody. Let's get loud.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Iverson passes to Allen. Knocked loose. Pass to Robertson. Here's Barry. Back to Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Barry. And the 3 off target.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Tatum with it. And Tatum fires one home.
Jason Tatum.
Poor rim. Tatum plays with such an edge.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Daniels. Here's Barry. Hounded by Tatum. Barry misses.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Iverson. That falls. Nice
Allen
feed that time from
Iverson.
Tatum.
Assisted.
And now an 11-point Los
Jason
Angeles lead.
Tatum.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Wade. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Just a sensational floater for Dwayne Wade there, completely catching the defense off guard.
Here's Iverson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The officials were right on top of
First
that.
personal foul.
And a look at how the offensive
First
approach
team
has been
foul.
going so far for the Lakers.
Yeah, all game long, they had great
Shooting for Los
energy,
Angeles.
leading to ample second chance opportunities, and they converted.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area. Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul them.
The Lakers in the lead. And there's the lob. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Jarrett Allen.
And Jarrett Allen, one of the best rim runners we have in the league. What a dunk.
Pass to Robertson. The 3 is up. Rebound, the Lakers. Mikan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Here's Iverson. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Wade. Again, the Heat misses.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Iverson. Shot clock at 6. The 3. The rebound by Robertson.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Again, the Heat misses.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together. Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Here's Wade. And he drives in. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Incredible display of Dwayne Wade still having explosive athleticism.
Here's Iverson. It's deflected. Here's Daniels. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Timeout called, the Lakers.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
They're not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Incredible. I mean, he found his rhythm out there tonight, and he's really let his offense come to him. He hasn't forced the issue, and because of this, it's allowed him to get into a comfort zone.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch the message that Darvin Ham was giving to his team. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Let's see if they do, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Now at the line, Dwayne Wade.
Both good from the line that time.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Fires, high post. Here's Duncan. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Well, once Duncan gets the ball, the defense trying to be physical, but Timmy's seen that, what, once, twice, maybe 6,000 times before. Future Hall of Famer still getting it done.
Here's Wade, shoots over Allen, and that one hits the back iron. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
.105 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Iverson, shoots off the step back. The rebound by Bosch.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in. Well, Dwayne Wade's such a calming influence, but huge amounts of trust in these moments.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Miami foul. Glenn Rice. First personal foul.
Pass to Allen.
Second
the three ball. Knocks down the long J.
Now in the game.
And the Lakers lead by 9. Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over. They trail by 9.
Ray Allen.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Not much time left. You think they have a chance
Miami
to come back?
Calls timeout. Substitution on the
Pass
court.
to Robertson. Here's Adebayo. Rebounded by the Lakers. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And he jams it home with authority.
Tim Duncan.
And that's a double-double for him now.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Outside Morant. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Hi, this is Lawrence Tanner, public address announcer for your Los Angeles Lakers. Your
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. So with Nash sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Nikola Jokic, Damian Lillard out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Carter. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Kings, they've got Bryant. Drexler out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Frazier. And it's McAdoo in at the 5 down low. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside, Kobe from downtown drills the three-pointer. Here we are, Greg, getting into the thick of this NBA season. How big of a challenge now is the travel?
Oh, it's a huge one. The reality is all those flights take a toll, so you got to be smart with your sleep schedule and recovery. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Chicago's shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting for Chicago. Nikola Jokic. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
It could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and awards. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Lillard from outside gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
And McAdoo gets to Kobe. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Firing back. Kobe enjoys any opportunity to tap his competitive spirit.
Frazier against Lillard. Carter outside. Pulls it up. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the Kings pick up 2.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Booker. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Drexler with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up.
Chicago foul. Vince Carter.
Hey, Steve, the Bulls haven't been to the finals since 1998, Michael Jordan's last season in Chicago.
Kevin, hard to believe, but that tells you how difficult it is to get to the finals. Also, just how important a generational player like MJ can be.
And the first one drops.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Drexler.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Well, let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
While we have a moment here, let's reveal the teams that have been holding opponents to the fewest points this month. The Kings in third.
Their defense has really improved over the last month, guys. They have really guarded the lane extremely well.
Lillard outside. Carter with the three. They get it back. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, you got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
Giannis outside. Pass to Bryant. Three-pointer. Here's Antetokounmpo. Moves back up. No good. Good D by Embiid. Bulls trailed by 9. Jokic passes to Lillard. Here's Booker. There's the lob to Carter. He can't hit that top.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
A nice shot by Frazier.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Booker looking around.
2 minutes remaining.
Fader on the way. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Joel Embiid.
Talk about effort. Embiid staying with them.
Jokic against Giannis. This is to Frazier. Back to Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's McAdoo. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Bulls making a switch here. Zion Williamson's checked in for Joel Embiid. Green comes in for Jokic. Thompson, he's checked in for Booker. Nash is subbed in for Damian Lillard.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Nash left side. It's Williamson, top of the key. Gervin with the steal. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Chicago. Nash, the pass to Williamson. And it's Cowens with the rebound.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Thompson dishes to Nash. Back to Thompson. Shoots over Kobe.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
And so it's Sacramento.
26. The Bulls. 9. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Kings.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Kings?
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
So with Kobe sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Chet Holmgren out there with Gervin. Then there's Frazier. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Cowens in at the pivot, manning the middle.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
On the wing, Thompson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Steve, when a team wins or loses a few in a row, how much does that carry on to the next game?
You know, Kevin, it carries on. It's dependent if you're executing and playing well. Sometimes you just lose and you feel good because you're playing the right way. But if you're losing and not playing the right way, it can carry on. Same thing for the wins.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Embiid, he's checked in for Green. Booker comes in for Manu Ginobili. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Steve Nash. Now here's Rose. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Here's Drexler. Missed inside.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Lillard against Antetokounmpo. Embiid trying to break loose.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot over.
And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls.
Substitution.
On Monday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. And then on Tuesday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
And for that game against the Thunder, it's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Lock at 6, and Lillard kicks to Booker.
Kings Youth Dance Team.
That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
McAdoo, the pass to Rose. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Rose has got his first 3 points of the game.
Not lacking confidence, this is for sure. Rose enjoys catching and firing like this.
Lillard scanning the floor. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, LeBron James joined Michael Jordan as the only NBA players who are also billionaires. But with the growth in player salaries, that's probably going to change. In fact, for those players entering the league now, every rookie class may contain 1 or 2 future billionaires. Good work if you can get it, Kevin.
Yeah. No kidding, DA. Thank you. Hits the three-point bomb.
Damian Lillard.
Flashing that limitless range once again. Lillard is a phenomenal shooter.
Lillard again throws. And the pass to McAdoo. It's deflected. And stolen by Booker. Lets it go from 14. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 8 points.
You must be up on Lillard at all times because he's ready to shoot when he's got room.
And McAdoo kicks to Moncrief. Offline with his 3.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Back to Jokic. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
2 minutes.
And that one's good by Drexler.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D. focuses in on him.
Tight ball here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
A bad outing offensively. If you break that game down,
it started off poor execution at the top of the list for me, and that typically leads to a low field goal percentage.
Ryan's checked in for Sacramento. And a change for the Bulls. Williamson is checked in for Nikola Jokic. Shots good by Booker.
The high basketball IQ of Damian Lillard showing up, moving the ball to the open man.
And the wide open shot from Rose. Bangs home the trifecta. Rose has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Sacramento. Lillard against Rose. Steps back and fires. Lillard the pass to Booker. Lillard outside. He dishes it to Embiid. Clock at 4. Tipped away. Here's Kobe. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Devin Booker.
It goes on Devin Booker.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Shooting for Sacramento, Kobe Bryant.
Both free throws good from Bryant. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Ginobili. Three-pointer. And it's Cowens with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Nash. Still scoreless. Carter left side. Back to Nash. Carter outside. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate. Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
And here's Nash. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Outside, Green. Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
Green.
Green's got his first basket.
The assist.
He's pretty good at catch and shoot. You know he's feeling it right now.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Kings ahead, delivering the blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
46.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. The first quarter was all about Kobe Bryant. He had 10 points and 1 steal. Taking a look at the Kings, Kenny, what'd you think?
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game.
And
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
So with Ginobili on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Damian Lillard out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Carter in at the 3.
And putting that reach to work, Jokic just erasing that shot attempt.
It's tipped.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Kobe with the bucket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And Chicago shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Lillard finds Jokic, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And how about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
You know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
The Kings making a switch here. McAdoo's checked in.
And if you were to assemble a first-team all-second rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
Here's Booker. It's hauled in by the Kings. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Frazier. And no good that time. For Chicago, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And that one drops.
Joel Embiid.
And right there, Embiid showing he's just too big and too skilled to stop.
Drexler up top, defended by Carter. Antetokounmpo. Chicago grabs the miss. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jokic passes to Lillard. And here's Carter. Embiid inside. He's against McAdoo. And the shot goes in.
Joel Embiid.
This is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
Frazier the pass to Bryant. Charity stripe shot. Count it. Bryant's got 14.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Frazier against Lillard. Nice D from Frazier.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Kings leading now by 22. Frazier scanning the floor. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thank you, Kevin. If you ask around, the NBA is in a great place. Two-time league MVP Nikola Jokic said, "We are witnessing some crazy talent in the league. I mean, everyone. Everyone. They work on their game. The talent around the league is amazing, and I only think it's going to be better and better." Kevin?
Yeah, David, you and I agree the league is in a very good place right now. And thanks for the report. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Sacramento. Gervin comes in for Drexler. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Zion Williamson's checked in for Joel Embiid. Green comes in for Jokic. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Carter. And it's Ginobili in for Devin Booker. Frazier the pass to McAdoo. Poked away. Stolen by Thompson. Passes to Lillard. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by the Kings.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard
2
and
minutes
the
remaining in the
backboard
third.
thus far.
2 minutes.
And the turnover again by Sacramento.
Chicago ball.
Well, there haven't been many misses at the line for this group of players. This is how the shooting guards around the league stack up when it comes to free throw shooting in the past 10 games. Third is Kobe Bryant.
And this is a set of players that can drive and slash, hoping to draw contact, because if they can get to the bucket and the foul, it's going to be a three-point play the hard way.
Give them all credit for the work they put in to become such great free throw shooters. Trust me, it takes a lot of work to shoot those kinds of percentages.
Here's Green, and the rejection by Holmgren.
long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Kings.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Here's Gervin, and there it is for him.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking
Defensive foul.
The Bulls making a switch here. Nash is checked in, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, George Gervin.
.103 left in the third. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Holmgren. Steve Nash with the rebound. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Thompson, high post. He kicks to Ginobili. Pass to Green. 5 to shoot. And the Bulls with another miss. Now the Kings with it. They're on an 11-3 run right now. The pass to Frazier. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And he lays it straight in. Frazier's got 8 points in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Thompson for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
What a graceful shot by Clay. You can tell range shooting is second nature for him.
And so it's Sacramento in complete command. They're lead at 28 points going into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up.
61.
We come back right after this.
The Bulls, 33.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Drexler sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. We've got Reed. Moncrief is out there with Rose. Then there's Gervin. And it's Holmgren in at the power forward position. Nash kicks to Kukoc. Nash outside. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Shoots over Moncrief. Ginobili can't hit.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Sidney Moncrief.
It's Ginobili on the wing. Moncrief defending. Ginobili kicks it over to Nash. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Sacramento's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And Moncrief gets it to go.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
It's Ginobili outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
And this is how competitive Ginobili is. You make a 3 on him, and that guy's coming right back at you.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. Here's Reed. Back to Gervin. Count the basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Kukoc. On the wing, Green. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which can end up in the millions. And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Ginobili. Bucket is good.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Outside Gervin. The putback. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And Randall has got the ball here for the Bulls. Near the three-point line, it's Nash. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Passes it to Moncrief. Over Green. Moncrief's shot is off.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Sacramento foul. Willis Reed. First personal foul.
Smitty, we know the league is very balanced right now, but which division would you categorize as the best?
You could argue the Pacific Division, but I like the talent and upside of the Atlantic Division. You've got Boston, Philadelphia, New York, Brooklyn, and Toronto.
So, Smitty, here we are. Between your TV, your smartphone, your tablet, you can watch any NBA game anytime you want to.
Kevin, it's awesome. The ability to watch multiple games at once is really great for fans. And, hey, we're all fans first and foremost.
Holmgren finds Drexler. Moncrief, El Cid with it. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Chicago's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Thompson against Moncrief. Thompson passes to Ginobili. The dish to Randall. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And with his length, it's easy to see why Holmgren's such an effective shot blocker.
Pass to Moncrief. Takes a shot at the elbow. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Williamson with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Here's Randall. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Kings.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
Overcoming adversity on the injury front. Klay Thompson's one of the tougher players in this league, both mentally and physically.
The Bulls making a switch here. Green's checked in. Holmgren dishes to Moncrief. The pass to Drexler. Here's McAdoo, covered by Williamson. Basket counts.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Manu Ginobili on the way. Back to Green. And here's Nash outside. Williamson right side. Ginobili kicks it over to Nash. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance.
Your first finalist is a Fat Bunny for tripling the fun with his three-way alley-oop, a sensational example of sharing. From episode 23, you selected Short Demon for dressing down the defenders in the
The Bucks taking on the Heat for Milwaukee. The first half of this season was about putting the league on notice. They've sent a clear message that they are not slowing down anytime soon. Heat, Bucks, up next on 2K Sports. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. So a look at our starters for the Heat. And it's Daniels in at the center position. And for the Bucks, Anthony Davis is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wilkins in at the small forward position. And these teams both pretty rugged on the boards, Clark. Could be some heavy lifting tonight.
I agree. I mean, you see a lot of teams these days go small in the front court. This is one category that I think favors those big bodies. Who can carve out the space and do damage in the paint? Let's lock into that tonight.
And there's the drive. Steps back and shoots. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Heat beat them last time when those two met in Miami.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end. And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
About a minute into this first quarter. Here's Barry. And so far, he's averaging 7 points a game. Chalk up 2 there.
From anywhere in the lane, Robertson's strength and quickness usually means he's the last man standing.
Outside Davis. With the fadeaway. Wilkins can't hit.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Pass to Robertson. Here's Daniels. That one no good. Davis with the defensive effort. The Bucks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Barry pulls it in.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Here's Bosch, and he dunks it down.
Look, when you're defending Bosch, I think you got to get your body into him and on him. Box him out on the misses, or he'll do what he just did there.
Now here's Johnson. Coming off a 12-point game.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Pass to Robertson. Here's Daniels, covered by Towns. Here's Barry. Three-pointer. Bosch, the pass to Daniels. Over Towns. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
And you know, Chris Bosch is so skilled close to the bucket. Get him the ball and he'll find a way to score.
Well, Clark, in the 2023 playoffs, The Milwaukee Bucks got sent home in the first round.
And in an 8-1 seed upset. We all thought they were set to make a deep playoff run. But injuries, untimely as they were, and the Heat had other plans.
Once again, give it up for your...
And right now, let's take a look at the teams that do the best job protecting the rim. Number 1, the Bucks.
And what's been most impressive about this team is how intense they've been on a defensive end. It's not just 1 or 2 guys getting blocks for them. It's been a team effort, which is why they lead the league in blocks per game.
Now here's Johnson. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And he's going for the oop here. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Robertson. That's tipped to the wing on the left. Here's Barry. Here's Bosch. Barry. Great positioning on the putback.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Will it go? Good on the jump shot.
Sweet looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Applause for your Bucks Youth Dance Team.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks.
Third and fewest turnovers a game, and they've got a spot in the top 5 in free throw shooting. Defenses hate to send these guys to the line because they know they'll probably pick up the free points.
And you pointed out, they are 3rd in blocks. So this is a defense you need to hit jumpers against. Scoring in the key is not easy. Now here's Adebayo. Here's Harrison. Here he goes.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
At the line for the Heat, Paul Arizin. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Still very early in the regular season. But Grant, what's the most important thing coaches are working on at this stage?
You know, at this point, it's all about really just getting your rotation set, finding which guys work best together. You know, you have to figure out how to maximize the talent you have.
And that's good as he hits both shots. The Bucks trail. Here's Dumars. Marking it outside. And it's Miami with a rebound. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
And it's Miami's ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Here's Harrison. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
The Heat with the lead. You know, Clark, what you marvel about with Halliburton, the accuracy from both the field and the line.
Well, there are very few guys that are part of the 50-40-90 club, and every year he's flirting with that. And when he doesn't have the shot that he wants, what I like is that he just simply makes the right basketball pass.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, all that size and length there. When Porzingis is using his body like this, I mean, it forces the defense to be aggressive.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Harrison. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo.
Assisted by
Harrison's got 6 points.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Porzingis with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Back to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Harrison. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Just 4 to shoot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Shooting for Miami.
Good on the second one. 5 ticks left in the first quarter here. From deep. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Miami Heat closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Johnson. And it's Wilkins in at the small forward position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Heat always focus on the big prize. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, winning a championship can be done in a lot of different ways. The game is played on both sides of the floor with IQ and with toughness, making plays in those winning moments. It's not necessarily what everybody thinks it is. Brian?
Well, he would know, Allie. Thank you. And so here is Miami. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Daniels. He's off on that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Davis. Soft touch off the glass. Davis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Second quarter of action, about a minute-and-a-half played. Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
An exceptional finisher. Some contact like that won't stop Shai completely.
Miami calls timeout, and the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You take a look at Miami, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed. And, of course, there's the Bucks, back 3 games.
I think for the Bucks, when you think about it, everyone expected them to be an elite team. Now, obviously, they've had problems thus far, but there's still a lot of time left for them to turn this season around.
Without question, I mean, their expectations may have been a little outsized, but this is a terrific team, and even that doesn't mean you'll win every game.
Here's Milwaukee. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, Wilkins gives you a lot of highlights, but this time showing you he can get gritty and get his hands dirty, absorbing the contact and still getting the shot in the air.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Bucks?
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Robertson. Back to Wade. Pass to Daniels. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Here's Robertson. Johnson with the defensive effort.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot. And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Miami has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Robertson. Here's Barry. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And here's Johnson. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
And watching Johnson exert his will down low now, using his height and quick release quite well inside.
Daniels passes to Wade. And it's off from three-point range.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Towns goes in. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Miami shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Rebound, Milwaukee. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Here's Wade. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. They get it back.
Stout defense comes from not only contesting the shot, but also grabbing the board.
Shot's good by Towns.
I just love the ball.
Miami trailing. Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
A line change here for Miami.
Once again, give it up for
With a short break, we look at some of the stingiest defenses in the NBA. Number 1, the Heat.
Points allowed is one of the key indicators for good defensive effort. And this team does a nice job because they force opponents into tough shots. They don't allow easy shots. They're all on the same page. They're aggressive. They're focused. They pay attention to detail. And for 48 minutes, they're going to make their opponents uncomfortable.
Here's Harrison. Should get 7 points in the game. Back to Adebayo. Over Wembanyama. And that one's long. Milwaukee with the ball. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Outside Hardaway.
Milwaukee foul. Magic Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Harrison. Here's Rice. Outside Hardaway. Here's Bradley. Checked by Davis. Turnaround Jay.
Davis has tremendous versatility and length, and he uses both to annoy and bother shooters.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
Here's Harrison. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Here's Hardaway. Over Halliburton. Goes back up. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Rice. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And Hardaway, Penny Hardaway, boy, what a terrific passer he is. Great floor awareness and does an excellent job finding the open man.
Pass to Davis. Fader on the way. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K. The first quarter was a difficult one for Milwaukee. They struggled to find an offensive rhythm or come up with enough stops and sunk into a 7-point hole by the end of the period. In the second quarter, it was a whole new ballgame. Instead of getting pushed around, they were the team dictating the style and the... And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. And it's Daniels in at the center position, filling out the middle. Pass to Bosch. And that one's good. Barry.
Terrific find from the big man Bosch right there, doing a good job surveying the floor and getting it to an open teammate.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wilkins. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Towns. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Towns has got his second basket on the night.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Daniels, that one's true.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Oscar Robertson.
Outside Davis. From 11 feet away. And it's Miami with a rebound.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
Wade, that's good.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Oscar Robertson.
Left side, Johnson. Shot from the low block. That one off the back iron and out. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control. And
Oscar
they're
Robertson.
rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Here's Johnson. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Wade. Again, the Heat score.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Now Johnson. Pass to Towns. Outside Johnson. Davis finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Illegal screen violation.
And taking a quick look across the league, here are the most accurate free throw shooters. 5th is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's not a guy you want to foul. He's so calm at the line, sinks his free throws with ease.
Miami with the ball. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Wade. And the Heat, another 3.
Wade.
Seems like they've lost their defensive focus here in the second half, giving up way too much cheddar.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
T-shirt time. Get out of your seats and show us
First
your
and fewest turnovers a game. And they're second in the league in free throw shooting. Not a team you want to foul. They'll make you pay at the strike.
And you got to be careful shooting on this team. They are #1 in blocks because they have an innate timing for when to rise up and contest shots. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Drills the baseline jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Pass to Robertson. Here's Daniels. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Heat making a switch here. Halliburton with the ball. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Porzingis. Who poked away. Markkanen outside. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Joe Dumars.
And he knocks down the first one. Adebayo's checked in for Daniels. Good on both. And here's Halliburton. To the inside. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
And when you watch Halliburton run point, he makes life easy for his team.
You know, he's like a Pied Piper. He's a guy that other people gravitate to and enjoy playing with. Always has his head up. He's excellent at reading angles and situations and using the right pass at the right time, and rarely seems to force shots. I mean, that's the quintessential playmaking point guard if ever there was one.
Pass to Arizon. Here's Robertson, defended by Halliburton. Miami, no good that time either.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
.59 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Wembanyama for the lead. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've led by as much as 10. After this one, they're off to Phoenix to take on the Suns. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
Rice making that defense think twice about leaving him open.
Halliburton, the pass to Markkanen. And he lobs it up. Markkanen hammers home the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Arizon. And the Heat, another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
Pass to Adebayo. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
You can't fall for Adebayo's pump fake, or else he'll go right into the contact.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. And we've reached the end of the third.
That's the end of the
Heat. They lead by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports 42. Right after this.
The Heat.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Johnson is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Wilkins in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
Straight up, real simple. D-Wade is a bucket. Has the ability to take over any game.
Towns, that's good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Barry misses. The Bucks trail. Towns passes to Johnson. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson inside. Defended by Hardaway. To the paint. Daniels, that one's true. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Miami.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Johnson against Hardaway, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Penny Hardaway. First personal
pretty much the perfect point guard. If there is such a thing, Magic has incredible passing skills, great size, unbelievable vision, plus leadership qualities that make him CEO-like.
Here's Wade. Pass to Robertson. Back to Wade. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Bosch. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
That kind of effort on defense will not stop Bosch from using his strength to overpower that defense.
Johnson passes to Towns. Now here's Davis. Down low. Fades and shoots. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Yes, sir. Chris Bosch finishing with purpose.
The Bucks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Here's Davis. Barry pulls it in. Barry's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Pass to Bosch. To the middle. Here's Robertson, covered by Johnson. Robertson's shot is off.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Towns gets the bucket.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Here's Robertson, covered by Johnson. Here's Barry. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Davis. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Robertson looking to get it going. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Goes to show you how well Johnson anticipates. Sees the shot forming and is able to get a hand on it.
Picked his pocket. Here's Robertson, covered by Johnson. Pass to Robertson. Here's Wade, all alone. Wilkins with a rebound.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Offensive rebound. And finished off by Davis.
Anthony Davis showing you he's in control when the spotlight is on.
Miami calls timeout. They lead by 4. There's a minute 40 left to play in the 4th quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Milwaukee. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Usually Magic is very consistent and clutch from the line. But the question remains now, will the stakes here be enough to rattle him just a little bit?
And Johnson drops them both.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
Here's Wade. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Heat lead by 4.
Bosh is who you turn to when the game's on the line. What a clutch performance.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're losing by 4. 1:14 left in the fourth.
One more time for your Young Bucks dancers.
Milwaukee with the ball. We've got 1:08 left in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Towns. Right side Johnson. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Magic Johnson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Milwaukee foul. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first. And that puts him up 5.
Man, the confidence and flair that Wade plays with, uniquely his own. A dynamite two-guard who is also a clutch performer. You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Towns outside. Johnson on the wing. Miami grabs the miss. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
At the line for the Heat, Bell Daniels. Taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good. And it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called. Milwaukee. They're behind by 8. There's 18 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And marketing, the big fella has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Bucks foul. Magic Johnson.
First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6.
Fourth team foul.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Fires the 3. The shot by Johnson, no good.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for the Heat, Penny Hardaway.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Off target. So the Heat win it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Your third winner was G75. Alexa Block draws a...
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA. So with Thomas sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. On to Tacumbo out there with Drexler. Then it's Bryant. Then there's Frazier. And it's McAdoo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for San Antonio, Howard is out there with Olajuwon. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Richmond. And it's Baylor in at the small forward. Richard, some teams came into this season looking different than they did a year ago. And for teams that have added new players, is the feeling out process over?
Well, it better be, Kevin. There's a good chunk of the season already gone. You hope at this point in time you've gelled with your teammates in the preseason. By now, the chemistry, well, it should be there.
LeBron passes to Olajuwon. And here is Bryant. Drexler outside. Good work defensively by Baylor.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
LeBron passes to Richmond. Here's Howard. A second chance effort. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And the strength of Howard is tremendous, which makes him hard to stop when he catches it that low.
Here's Frazier. No good that time. Great D that time from James.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
A rebound by Drexler.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
McAdoo dishes to Frazier. Antetokounmpo kicks to Kobe. Pass to Frazier. Just 5 on the clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And the rejection by James. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
San Antonio ball.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Pass to Olajuwon. Back to James. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Held ball violation. Jump ball call.
San Antonio with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Howard finds James. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. No good from Baylor.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm.
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, hammers the alley-oop through.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Kings ball.
Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there. In 4th, the Spurs. 5th best, the Kings.
And here we've got 2 teams shooting the ball so well on the season, and neither one hesitates to pull the trigger. This is a great matchup.
Here is Frazier. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And the call on the
San
shot
Antonio
sends him to the
foul.
line.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
It's going to be on Hakeem
First
Olajuwon.
personal foul.
And one of the very best in our league at getting to
First
the line.
team
Walt
foul.
Frazier just has that great change of pace and aggressive nature. Always playing, though, under
Shooting
control.
for Sacramento. Walt Frazier. 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Olajuwon. Mourning comes in for Dwight Howard. James Harden, he's checked in for Richmond. And Curry subbed in for LeBron. And Frazier drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Bryant against Harden. Over Bryant. Harden's shot is off. The Kings shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Got that one up quick.
And the Iceman, he might have the biggest toolbox of anybody. He's got so many weapons, and he just has a tremendous instinct for scoring the ball.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Patrick Ewing. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Hill, he's checked in for Bailey. Then for the Kings, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Moncrief comes in for Bryant. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Frazier. And he's good on the second. Kings leading now by 3. Rose with the ball. Last game he had 10 points. Here's Holmgren. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Here's Curry. Here's Ewing. And the layup's good off the glass.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
The Kings have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Moncrief the pass to Rose. And Ewing sends it back. Here's Harden. Up again.
And Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Moncrief the pass to Cowens. Outside Rose. Launches a 3. The rebound by Ewing. And it's Harden with the ball for the Spurs. They trail by 1. Takes the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Big three-point shot from James Harden. Look, this man locks in, and that is his shot.
Harden against Moncrief. Here's Rose. He kicks it to Holmgren. Curry with the steal. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Ewing. And that one is good. Ewing's got 5 now.
Don't you forget, Harden's won an assist title now. This man can pass that rock.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Rose passes to Cowens. Out to Moncrief to end the run. Rebound, San Antonio. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
With the score.
It's the Spurs up by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
14. The Kings. 12.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich.
San Antonio foul.
James is out there with Richmond. Then it's Bailey. And it's Ewing in at the center.
First personal
Giannis
foul.
getting the defender to bite. That's a
First
patient
team
move,
foul.
earning himself a trip to the line.
At the line for the Kings. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The first one
Taking
falls.
2 shots.
Richard, you know a lot about this subject. Wing defense. You were a great one. Stellar. Who's the best wing defender right now?
Thank you for acknowledging my quality defense there, Kevin. But to start and end the conversation with Drew Holiday, that's where it should be. Because, look, he can guard an elite point guard and a scoring forward. He does so many things well. His hands are elite. And I think the most underrated part about his defense is his IQ. It is off the charts.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
First team
Thank you,
foul.
Kevin. The Spurs celebrated their 50th season in San Antonio last year. It was a tremendous legacy for one of the 4 ABA teams to join the NBA in 1976. And the Spurs hosted a game against the Warriors with more than 68,000 fans in attendance. It was the most ever for a regular season NBA game. These loyal fans continue to support their home team. Kevin?
They've been so loyal. David, thank you. Absolutely. This is a great market. James, the pass to Olajuwon. For 3, Richmond. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. LeBron passes to Howard. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Frazier. Here's Giannis. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Here's Howard. Shoots over Kobe. And it's Howard finishing it off.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Frazier dishes to Antetokounmpo. The ball movement here by the Kings. The kick out to Frazier. Back to Drexler. 6 to shoot. And it's sent back by Howard.
And he's led the league in block shots on multiple occasions, and Howard's still a presence down low.
Baylor gets the bucket.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Frazier the pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Drexler. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And they continue to control the glass.
James against Frazier. Frazier against LeBron. There's the three. Rebounded by McAdoo.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Drexler up top. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Drexler's got his second basket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for LeBron James. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's James. Strong inside. What a move by James.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Back to Bryant. Shoots over Richmond. Richmond with the defensive effort.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Kings trailed by 9. Here's Giannis. Good D by LeBron.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. You're a giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Kobe, that's for 2. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Curry passes to Richmond. There's 42 seconds left now here in the second. And it's blocked. And they get it back. LeBron against Antetokounmpo. Here's the 3.
And I think Kobe saw the shot coming a mile away. He instinctually gets there for the block.
LeBron James.
First trip to the line for him here.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here.
Kobe Bryant.
Patrick Ewing's checked in for Elijah.
2 shots.
Morning comes in for James. Grant Hill, he's checked in for Baylor. And it's Harden in for Richmond. And Kobe drops them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Al Harden, 9 points last game out. Puts it up. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall.
That's the end of
That'll do it for the first half.
score.
Spurs lead by 8. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
The Kings.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with...
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again, Ernie. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They led by 2 after the first. They found a nice groove in the second quarter, running out to an 8-point lead. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
What stood out to me more than anything else was how hard they got after it.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Elgin Baylor, what a contribution.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Frazier is out there with Bryant. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Drexler. And it's McAdoo in at the 5 spot. Giannis dishes to McAdoo. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. McAdoo's got 6.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year. Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Bryant against Richmond. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
San Antonio ball.
While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. In 4th, the Spurs.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
No reason to gripe when we got
now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. To take a look at the Kings. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the 3rd best record in the conference. And, of course, the San Antonio Spurs, a game and a half out.
Yeah, and you know, for the Spurs, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
From here on out is just about putting in the work, coming to every game ready to compete, and never giving less than your best.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
Giannis
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
James looking it over. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by James. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Ball.
And then for Sacramento. Chad Holmgren comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Moncrief in for Kobe. And it's Drexler with the ball for the Kings. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Johnson.
Yeah, but they're 3 or 4 to start the second half.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff.
Frazier uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Moncrief against Johnson. Pass to Howard. Over Holmgren. No good from Howard.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Here's Moncrief. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Baylor. And it's Moncrief with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And it's sent back by Howard. Elgin Baylor on the wing. He has 6. Here's a look what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings.
First personal foul.
On Monday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. James Harden, he's checked in for Olajuwon, and it's Stephen Curry in for Richmond.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
Timeout called by the Kings.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Hornings checked in for Baylor.
And here's a look at some numbers for Howard. His last 10 games, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Rose surveying the D. At the top of the key, Gervin. There's the pass to Cowens. 5 on the clock. Back to Gervin. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Gervin's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Silky smooth. I tell you, Gervin can make it look as easy as a free throw, but defensively, boy, is he difficult to stop.
The Kings trailed by 5. To the middle, here's Rose. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Stephen Curry.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Shooting for Sacramento, Derrick Rose. At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Rose. The Spurs making a switch here. Hill's checked in. And Rose drops them both. Spurs leading by 3. Curry passes to Harden. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Kings have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the 3rd quarter. A nice 62% from the field. It's good. Gervin's got 9. We've got 1:18 left to play in the 3rd. And he lobs it up toward the rim. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Curry way outside from beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Rose attacking. Back to Moncrief. And it's sent back by Howard. They recover it. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Harden against Moncrief. Harden kicks to Curry. Lets it go. Curry with another miss. And here's the fast break. Now here's Moncrief. Doesn't go that time.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a
a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3.
The Kings.
Spurs out in front. They lead by 2.
39.
We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Get up and get out of your seats, crowd. It's the 4th quarter.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. So with Howard sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Olajuwon. Ewing is out there with Baylor. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Johnson in at the 2-guard. And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for the Kings. Over James, and the rejection by LeBron.
Oh, look at the whole man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Offensive rebound. James crowbars it in.
Hustle from James on the offensive glass, ensuring that they convert on this possession.
Here's Frazier. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Baylor, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
I love to see Giannis get aggressive on defense, using that reach to track down the block.
Olajuwon, right side. Ewing trying to get open. Johnson can't hit. The Kings trailed by 4. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
For San Antonio, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now.
I'm going to be really honest. Like, watching him command an offense, it's a thing of beauty. Not many players have been able to score and assist.
Let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And we also got to highlight how the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Richmond, he's checked in for the Spurs. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Brown during the break. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. See how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Baylor passes to Olajuwon. Fades back. Ewing tipped back in for 2. And the Spurs lead by 11.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Cowens passes to Bryant. Looking to end the run. Rebounded by the Spurs. Ewing's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Giannis against Baylor. Ewing kicks to Baylor. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Frazier. Misses off the left iron.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Baylor gets the bucket.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds them.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance always cements his status as a fan favorite. Giannis outside. Bryant looking over the floor. Passes it to Drexler. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Kobe. There's the 3-ball by Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.
And dialing up the 3-ball, he finally puts it into the 14-0 run by San Antonio.
Here is Richmond. Fires from deep. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
That's foul number 2 for him. Warnings checked in for San Antonio. And a change for Sacramento. Gervin's checked in for
Substitution on the court.
That's Giannis. That shot off. Excellent defense there from Ewing. Spurs leading by 13. Pass to LeBron. Inside. Ewing. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Patrick Ewing. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Ewing. 1:49 left in the 4th quarter. The pass to Frazier. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Gervin. Another shot. It's rebounded by Baylor. Baylor's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Spurs.
One of the areas that has been critical for them is second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for LeBron.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
A different look now for San Antonio. Johnson, he's checked in for Baylor. James Harden comes in for Richmond. And it's Stephen Curry in for James. Then for the Kings, Holmgren, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Moncrief comes in for Kobe. And it's Rose in for Frazier. Curry again throws. Curry passes to Johnson. Down low. Here's Mourning. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Mourning.
And the Spurs lead by 14. There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Rose, and he drops that one in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Harden, some solid defense from Moncrief. Here's Sacramento. Here's Gervin, and he banks in the layup.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Outside Curry. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubt as to whether or not they were going to.